Welcome. It is Tuesday. You know what that means. We're here with the Dungeons and Dragons of Through the Tomes. Another wonderful episode of Through the Tomes where an amateur DM takes a group of wonderfully patient and understanding friends and eager friends through his first adventure of Dungeons and Dragons, through his first campaign, built entirely or pretty much entirely on pre-built material, adventures, adventure maps, adventure modules, we're pre-built campaign setting, and things like that. Bunch of stuff that I'll shout out. I'm PD Rave, your aforementioned amateur DM. Here with me is my team, my party. Playing Wind and Summer, we have Daisy.
Hey everybody. Apologies, I was just craving my dinner after our pizza was very late.
Yes.
1 Earth hour late.
But it was very good.
Yes. Yes. Playing Tobold Toby Underborough, we've got Brett.
I'm afraid of breaking my teeth with these things. And also the microphone doesn't pick it up very well. But I promise I'm a bard.
Yes. He will cutting words you to death. Wait, no, cutting words doesn't work that way. Yes.
That's right. The sickest burn came from my jaw harp.
Yes,
Trust me.
Of course, playing Lucius Zanero, we've got Matt.
I almost knocked my pan flute over an attempt to get my drum.
Yes. Playing Solar and
one of my
pan
flutes.
Yes, one of my. And of course, playing Solero Italian, we've got Drew.
I was going to reach over and grab my girlfriend's guitar, and then I realized that I have Discord on push to talk because of stuff like that, and realized I couldn't play it and also hit the caps lock key.
Sweet. That's great. The manual noise gate.
You can use a toe. Use like your big toe.
You can't noise gate a 6-year-old or a 7-year-old.
Yeah,
it's impossible.
Yeah, they have a magic power. We here, of course, play Dungeons and Dragons, and among other things. All right, so big setup. So obviously, this campaign is set in Wildmount, and we're actually going to jump into one of the adventures from the Explorer's Guide to Wildmount. You guys aren't able to see it, but it's called Tide of Retribution. I will talk to the audience a little bit secretly, just to set a couple things, but for fun. So I will go over into the Whisper Channel by myself. So this is obviously from the book, and it's a level 1 adventure, and they're gonna probably kill it and destroy it quickly. But it's gonna be a fun story moment, a story transition moment, to kind of get them out of Palma Flora. Get them encountering things like pirates and things like that, and it's going to be a fun adventure. So if you want to check out well, I can go back to this.
Places I've been playing. Oh.
Yes.
Base talk.
I ran into base talk. But if you want to check out adventures like this and more in the world of Wildmount, the continent of Wildmount, in the world of Exandria, if you're not already aware of this world and Critical Role, go ahead and check it out at you can find it on D&D Beyond, and use it for your campaigns if you're using that like we are, or you can find it at your local wherever you find local your D&D books. Your local bookstore, local game store. You can find those resources online, I believe, on the D&D website and on Crit Roll, the website. The wonderful thing. So we're going to start this adventure, but let's recap God damn, my keyboard is dirty. Let's recap where we are in our adventures, because we've kind of been away for a little bit, so we kind of need to recap. But of course, our adventuring party has been going through some exciting times lately. A lot more exciting that they've had in the past. They had to they killed an orc gang leader. Mega the Splash was no more.
Yeah.
Murdered dead.
Yes. Dealt with things here and there. Discovered the happenings at the Dragich winery.
Gross things were afoot.
Yes, yeah, gross things were afoot. Dealt with that. They did shopping along the way, made friends, and now we're setting up. They had a couple days setting up, getting ready for the big celebration big celebration throughout many parts of Wildmount, but in particular the ones being held here in Palma Flora for the Zenith. We're finally to the official celebration of the Dawn Father, and the equivalent of the summer solstice in the world of Exandria. And there's going to be celebrations in Palma Flora, of course, just like there are in many other places across Exandria. And there's going to be there's pray tell a shark hunting tournament, and just regular beach time revelry. So we're gonna go to the day. So it's officially Undalar the 28th, the 26th actually. There's probably going to be funky days, funky. Let's just say it is now, and try not to think too much about when travel times of previous adventures and when I said something was happening on, like, say, when they were on that island and things like that.
Hand waving.
It's just.
I'm sure it all makes sense.
Yes.
Yeah, it all worked out.
The rule of cool is in effect. We'll let it slide.
Yes,
mages, divination, portals, blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
Whatever.
The 26th.
Like how they explain time travel in that one movie.
Yes.
It just happens.
Yeah. 26th of Undalar. You guys wake up. I would say you guys are, I imagine, depending on your own sleep schedules, you are still staying in the Merchant's Respite, and y'all wake up. What do you all do? What's like? How's your morning like?
Is there any chartreuse snapper left over for breakfast? I just read that in my notes.
I'm sure there is.
Was that a drink?
Toby ordered chartreuse snapper. No, it's a type of fish. The chartreuse snapper.
Yes.
I thought
the catch of the day.
A drink being ordering it.
I don't have all of my drink notes, but there are definitely fruity drinks.
I'll have to go back and check the records.
Yeah. But there are various drinks and things like that. So what how you guys step down? I imagine one by one y'all come down for breakfast or anything like that.
I wake up, get out of bed, drag a comb across my head, and then I head downstairs to have some breakfast fish. Yes. I assume that's what goes on here at the coast.
Yeah, I get up pretty early, so I probably get up. I'm still
morning.
Lucius is still. What's that?
Do your morning meditations and your yoga.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, do the morning mindful yoga.
Yeah,
practice.
you cat. Like you do like the one where you the stretch one way and then you stretch the other way, like all good four-legged
Yeah.
creatures.
Yes.
Yeah. Lucius
Last to the
and
breakfast table myself.
Lucius and Summer doing yoga together.
That's right, because we're roomies.
Downward cat.
The downward bugbear.
Uh,
I like, yeah. So
The owl bear salutation.
some light mindful yoga, and then come on down for some noms. Good.
yeah. Yeah. And yeah, you guys have your breakfast. You know, you kind of have your classic orders. You know, some fish here and there, some rice dishes, and some of the other. Yeah, just
Feel
just
like a
some-
lemonade this morning.
Yeah, a nice little like
Yeah.
morning lemonade, you know. And
Country time.
and presumably do you guys just kind of set out to see you know, the town, set out to does it be your
Sure. What's up with town?
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I
presume
what's up.
you're gonna
Lead
head down
out.
to and I presume I'm presuming that those that have swimwear have got oh yeah, no, you can pick up your swimwear as well.
You. I was getting ready to ask if I could go get
Yeah.
my custom bathing suit.
Yeah. So are you all going together,
Forgotten
just
all
like
about
strolling
that.
through town?
Yeah,
Yes,
I don't
sure.
really have anywhere in particular to go, so this seems like as good of a way to go as any.
Yeah. So you guys get up pretty early, and it's nice. It's there's a lot of like Zenith you know, preparations for some celebrations, already some like fun activities. There's like you set up like pretty like something akin to like a maypole across in this time in the main square. A lot of kids kind of going around having fun. You hear occasionally like one or maybe two fireworks, but you can tell that like maybe somebody trying testing, making sure things are working. So it's gonna shoot off a firework. As you guys know, growing up, Zenith, one of the big celebrations is at night. There's going to be more like fireworks displays and black powder fireworks and things like that. There's and then you see like at some point you see a cart with like a bunch of the fireworks kind of like going towards the beach and things like that. I will say, with Lucius, with your passive perception, you notice what is this, something, a 8 to 10-year-old like human boy sneak up on the fireworks cart and like kind of like coming or like walking along with it and like kind of sneak up and grab a few fireworks, like a couple bottle rockets and a couple, you know, like, and things like that, and like just scamper off.
Okay.
He's like, boys will be boys, and or kids will be kids. And
Yes, that's a better statement. Boys
Yeah.
will be boys is
no,
some these days.
no, kids will be kids. And you see like just around the corner, you see him join with a group of his friends, which is like just like a tabaxi, a little young tabaxi kid, and like a couple humans, and like an elf, and like a half orc kid. Just a group of like kids, a regular BK kids club of Exandrian citizens.
Wait, one's a robot.
One's a ginger.
Yeah.
Pigtails.
One could be a construct. That would be hilarious. But there is
Yes.
not in this group. It's just a bunch of kids. And you know, he joins them and they run off, you know, presumably for hijinks and shenanigans. There's there's music being played in the square. Mostly, it's early, so it's mostly just people tuning up and practicing. But they're setting up, and of course, vendors are setting up for like selling foods and things like that. A lot of people are going towards the beach as you kind of walk towards Elise's shop, and just say, and the weather's really nice, and it worked out. It's a nice like early summer weather. You can imagine if you've been down here in the early summer. It's a little balmy. A little hot, but it's nice. It's you guys are used to it. You've traveled across the Menagerie Coast. This is this familiar, nice weather, but it's always good to just like appreciate like this. The air smells nice. It's the sea air coming through the buildings, things like that. So you guys walk and you walk in to Lisa. She's like, "Oh, hi everyone, welcome." Thank you. Welcome back. Well, good to see you guys. Oh, Summer, yes, I've got your bathing suit. I'm gonna grab it right now. She scampers off and she brings it out. Do you remember if you picked out any colors?
No, I don't remember us talking about that.
Yeah.
I feel like I would have made a note of that. I'm usually pretty specific about these things.
Yeah. What would
I assume that it's a dark color.
Yeah. What would have been like your color choice?
Well, like a forest green if it's available.
Yeah. So yeah, that's what it. She comes out with a nice forest green, like a one piece that built for a tabaxi, and she kind of like folds it up, puts it in a nice like wrapping, kind of parchment wrapping, and it's like here, and then she hands it over. You're gonna look lovely. It's gonna look great on you. Happy Zenith.
Happy Zenith.
Happy Zenith.
Thanks, Elisa. I appreciate all your efforts making this handmade garment. I'm so excited to wear it today.
I'm so excited to see you out there. Have fun. Have fun.
See you around.
Murdering some fish, yay!
Yeah.
And I presume
Apex predator, what? I'm ready to get my bardliness out for this shark hunt.
Yeah. So y'all
Sing it to death.
y'all heading down to the beach, the Flora Isle beach area.
Sure.
Yeah. And I would have been wearing whatever is appropriate.
Yeah.
I'm ready for going in water.
Yeah, you have your presumably
Your buckskin skivvies.
You've got your like preferred beach wear, but you've got all your like stuff in your bag just in case.
Yeah.
I want one of those old timey like horizontal striped like singlet type short pants one suit things. That's how I'm dressed. Yeah, like I'm Mr. Burns going for a swim.
Yes, this is your go-to. You've had it forever, and that's your swimsuit that you've had since you bought it many moons ago. Everyone's seen it at this point. It's like, oh, there's
there
the
goes
signature.
Toby.
There goes
That's
Toby,
right.
and that's this striped swimming outfit. So y'all are getting ready to go. Y'all walk down Palma Flora. You kind of like walk past like the town limit, closer to like the south. Let me pull out the notebook, kind of give myself a frame of reference. Out this southwestern exit, and you kind of take the road that kind of leads a little bit to the side, and and you go on to Flora Isle, and I'm going to have there's beautiful sight. So it's a beautiful kind of like beautiful little island is like inlet or island area with a nice like sloping shore. There's okay, is this for players? This is for, okay, yeah, okay. And there's you're gonna walk past, like, as you go across this, like, you walk across this, like, really nice bridge that takes you from the mainland over to the island, and it's kind of like on the near side there's like this like rocky kind of, like, you're walking this like little canal, or no, like what's the term for it? Just like a little, like, just like a little inlet or river that on the one side is the bay, and on the other side is the Lucidian Ocean, and let me see, I'm gonna share the map with y'all.
Sweet.
This is a player
I like
map.
those maps.
And then wonder if I can. You can't. You guys are probably
Also,
don't
for some-
see much,
No, we don't see anything.
No.
but because this
As it's loading, I was going to say, for some reason, when you said that type of swimsuit, my first thought was a picture of Bruno San Martino in one of those, which would be hilarious.
Yes.
Horizontally striped turn of the century swimwear. That's what Toby's into.
Wait, so I have.
Ooh.
Who did
Staring at the butt end of a statue. Cool.
Me.
Okay, and then Lucius. Yeah. And you guys see
okay.
and
Yes.
you guys see. Okay, so I'm gonna move you guys over onto the bridge so you guys can see what your view is there of that. What would you call that river? Like the
This is
Sticks.
yes. But yeah, this is the bridge. Take it to the bridge. And they're all targeting each other. Wait, what is this? Yes,
Yes, it is called an inlet,
Ah, okay.
Mm.
Yeah.
a bay or recessed portion of the ocean.
Yeah. So
What
so
I'm saying.
the you have what I've now called the Damali Bay over to the west. Sure, west, and then Lucidian Ocean over the east, and then you can walk across the bridge, and then that's a statue of, what was it?
What am I doing?
It's a public square. I don't know what it is. Oddly enough,
Sorry, guys. Hands off.
you're like,
Targeting a bunch of stuff.
Oh God.
What is
Yeah,
happening?
it's. I don't know
Lord.
if there's new functionality or something.
I
but
don't know what you're
Oh,
doing.
okay. It's when you click and drag, and then you right click and cancel move.
Okay. Like it gave me an
Those are
option to like
waypoints,
verify your movement. So as you walk across, imagine you're gotten out to the beach. You walk across. There's a statue, and you guys can walk south. There's a statue. There's a central square with a statue of Cord, the Storm Lord, one of the other deities. It's, I would say, you guys have been here around. There's something you would have picked up, especially with hearing what's going to be planned for the festivities, but it's the patron deity of all of the shark hunters here. The and shark hunters and the fishermen and things like that. At least a few of them. I don't know what you guys are doing with your arrows and everything, so I'm gonna move you guys down. So do you guys?
Yeah, I'm not able to move my character without it doing this wonky stuff.
Yeah, that's the thing I was trying to.
Because I have
scroll
it looks
the
like
screen.
It makes me like verify all that.
Oh gosh, it's awful.
That's
You
weird.
can't use the arrow keys either. It does the same thing.
Wow.
Mine's about to move back and forth as I tried to figure out what the hell is going on.
I'm just gonna move you guys.
Sweet, that works.
Someone's playing Snake.
That's right.
I'm sorry.
No. I'm playing. And
You should have verified it all so we could watch Squiggles run around.
Yeah, I mean, hey, the Viniver Caravella of make fun standards.
and so as you kind of walk around, you'll I would say this is easy. You guys pass by and you notice it's like it's a statue. At the base of the statue, there's a pool, like a little pool, wishing pool. And you see that there's quite a few silver pieces. This is, I think, presumably a few. I'm gonna presume that a few of you, just kind of in the like little parts that we haven't, off screen. I'm gonna say, off screen, you guys probably had conversations with people, and you know that it's just a wishing pool. People throw silver pieces in there for good luck. It's not a hard thing to infer. As far as
right.
What's just a classic wishing pool. What's going on? My phone's going crazy. So, and I presume you guys go further on out to the beach.
I do.
Sure.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yes,
and let me go back to this. Okay, let me go back to the story because there's things for me to read. So I'm gonna just drag y'all out to here because you guys pass by. There's a really nice tavern here, like an outdoor inn and tavern. Kind of like those hotels that have the pool that is with the bar and the pool and things like that, but without the pool. So it's just an outdoor open air tavern where you see a lot of people. Let me read the really cool description in the book. A cool breeze drifts across Flora Isle, mingling with the sweet scent of flowers with the salty tang of the Lucidian Ocean. Well-tanned locals play on the beach, while sunburned visitors sit in wicker chairs and sip cold drinks. Half a dozen nearly naked shark hunters preparing to compete in the annual tournament stand in the shallows on the south shore, armed with harpoons in their wits. This is all happening on the south shore. A lot of people hanging out, mingling about. What do you guys get up to? What are some of the activities that you'd get up to?
Well, I mean, I think a drink sounds good.
I was thinking the same thing.
Don't. It's early, so I want to make sure to pace myself. But yeah, I'll buy a drink.
You guys head into the bar.
Mm-hmm.
I shall follow.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
Belly up to the bar there.
Yeah.
My fair skin can only handle so much sun.
That's why you have the full body swimsuit. Right?
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, they're capri pants. I imagine there's some calves showing.
Yeah.
Well, it's like
I imagine Lucius. Yeah, I imagine Lucius is wearing kind of like board shorts. Like he would,
the equivalent of board shorts.
yeah, just something big and loose. Like he would rather not wear anything, but in polite company, you got to wear something. So he wears something that he can get down to what he prefers quickly.
Yeah. When the opportunity arises, he drops trow. I'll put you guys up there. There's a really nice a really nice tanned dwarven bartender with like reddish hair and a beard, and she bells up. Welcome. What will you have? Something fruity, something refreshing. What are you in the mood for?
How about something fruity and refreshing?
Ooh, yes.
I'll
have a limeade.
Yes. Yes. Wonderful. How about the Palma Flora? The classic drink, the classic day.
Sure.
I'll take one of those. I've seen that around, but have not had one yet.
Yeah. And yourself? She points to signals to Solero.
Can I get a lemonade?
Yes. Coming right up. And you kind of like
no limeade?
Yeah, when you have a choice, like every cut in your mouth.
Yeah, I kind of
shoot that Captain Crunch you had.
Yeah, I kind of shoot Solero like a look of, I don't know about this guy. Choosing lemonade over limeade.
Yes. So, and then the bartender takes a couple of additional...
Oh, you want to be the one that talks about picking lemons, huh? Okay.
I don't trust a lemonade.
Yeah.
The bartender, as you
trusted
guys
the lemons before. We're trusting the lemons now.
Yes, you guys
didn't have limes as an option.
Had a liquefied goblin.
That's true. The bartender takes a couple other orders. As you guys, and she starts preparing your drinks. You guys are among a few other. I'm not gonna put them on the map, but there's a few other like partygoers and beachgoers. A couple of them are. You can tell who are the locals. Like I said, like the description before. A couple of locals are comfortable and have nice tans. You have a couple tourists there. Maybe a little unaccustomed to the climate. There's a water genasi that you probably wouldn't, if you didn't have a conversation with him, you probably wouldn't peg if he's a local or a tourist. But he seems to be reveling in the fun and kind of like the vacation vibes. Y'all are here in Margaritaville, as it were. Hopefully, nobody.
I ain't got a flip flop to blow out.
Yeah,
that's what I was thinking.
Stepped on a pop. There ain't no pop tops to step on. And
I would like to think of booze in the adventure blender, like what bar tools that D&D bartenders have at their disposal. That's.
Yeah, I wouldn't imagine, but they are able to. So the bartender comes back starts handing out drinks, and she hands everybody. She hands Toby his limeade, and Solero's lemonade. You get a pair of Palma Floras to share, with Summer and Lucius. Yes. enjoy your drinks, and then, well, let me see.
Thank you.
And then that, let me see, how much?
I've been here all season. I like mine with lettuce and tomato.
I used to go to Margaritaville for my sister's birthday.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, if you need to feed your appetite, and also the local parrot head in your family, Margaritaville's for you.
We went there mostly because it was the only place.
I forgot that.
No.
Y'all thought he was fucking around when he said you got a pan flute within reach. We don't fuck
I've
around
never
with
heard.
They're gonna get takedown.
That is a brand new phrase. Y'all thought he was fucking around when you said he had a pan flute. No one has ever said those words in that order before.
You guys.
He does ask because she saw the bartender. It's like, are y'all together? The four of you? Because I know.
I got it.
Okay. So it's just a gold piece will cover the whole thing.
Okay, perfect.
Inflation these days.
Yeah, it's
All right.
resort prices. Yeah,
That's right.
yeah, you're here. It's vacation.
It's event beer.
Yes.
We all get a wristband to wear.
That's right. we get a magical stamp on our blacklight stamp.
Show we're old enough to drink.
Yes.
Yeah, and you get the special stamp inside your wrist. Extra accent.
Good rat's trying to transfer it while it's wet.
Yeah.
Man,
Yeah. So it's
you
good
do have
time.
prestidigitation, don't you? Can't you just make it appear on your wrist?
Yes, I could.
You make
I
like
could do
little,
all
like,
kinds
leaves.
of stuff. I can get into any. Yes, that I will have to remember that next time I'm in a gated club.
Yes. So you have your drinks. Anything else? Any other sights you want to see out there on the shore? Want to sit down and?
What kind of shark? What's the events that are going on at this hour of the day, Petey? Dungeon Master.
Right now,
Are you asking him or the bartender?
No, I'm asking Petey.
Okay.
The what do we know is going on?
So you know that it's just a lot of like, the Zenith celebrations, a lot of different places. Kind of have a few twists here and there. Like obviously this, beachside swimming and things like that is the twist of the fact that Palma Flora has this like beautiful resort area. They have those activities, but you know that there's going to be throughout the day like magic shows, both like magic as in like illusion magic and things like that, and like illusionists, like
Up close street magic.
yeah.
You're gonna be a guy with a deck of cards out there. He's gonna be like, pick one of these. Then cut open this lime, and then when you open that lime, there's
itself.
Yes.
Yes.
There's a
Let me levitate.
there's an elf that's is going to be on the crow's nest for 44 days or something.
Yes, and people are gonna throw stuff at him.
Yes. But yeah, things like that, and that at night there's going to be a big fireworks display and things like that, and everybody's setting up like big black powder fireworks and the thing and the like, just like festivities. That's because those are
Certainly nothing can go wrong at this event.
Yes.
Wait, so question, is it actually Zenith, or is it like the days leading up to, or is this like a long festival?
This is
Am I able
mostly
to
set.
balance
It's
an
one
egg
long
right
day.
now?
It's a long one day whole day with a festival and celebration that happens yearly throughout Exandria and throughout, especially Wildmount. And it happens throughout the whole day, but it's just on the day of Zenith. And people decorate leading up to Zenith in their own ways, with like tributes to Palor and like and things like that. But it's mostly just Zenith. It's just like a big summer solstice festival. It's just that day. The 12 day. When we get to Winter's Crest, we'll have the 12 days of Winter's Crest. No.
Excellent.
Sweet.
And it begins
3
the first
Yes.
day.
Bears bugging.
Yeah.
When is Winter's Crest? Winter's Crest is in the winter. I don't have it here. Barren Eve, Embertide. But yeah, it's just that's kind of like what you know about just from how you've seen people celebrate it elsewhere. The whole beach activities is new to you guys, but fairly new to you guys because you've been at port towns, but you haven't really been to a resort beach town during Zenith. So the fact like this is the shark hunting tournament is fairly new. Is an unusual way to celebrate, but it's when in Palma Flora. Do you all have anything you talk over while having your drinks?
Well, so we've been, let's see, this is out of character, Matthew, trying to remember. We started out, we were working on some ships.
Yeah.
And then we've slowly transitioned our jobs into being adventurers, I guess. So
Yeah.
I guess
gig
I'm
workers.
Yeah, gig workers.
We make music.
Yeah.
The gig economies are hard out here in D&D. Come on.
It is. Yeah. So I'm kind of, I might be, it just might kind of come up casually at some point. Just, what do y'all think about, where we're going? Do you want to stay here? Do you want to stick together?
Never.
No.
I'm ready. I don't know how this town can peak after this celebration.
Yeah.
And also, I got business to do. I know I've stayed in this town longer than I've stayed in any town in the last eon. So
Yeah.
All right.
I typically go where the wind blows me.
Yeah.
Wait for the
we're
right
kind of
season to come up.
milking this town for all it's worth.
So
We're having
Yeah.
a
Certainly,
much
there will be
closer-
no more adventures that can happen in this one single town.
yeah.
I'm definitely I get a little antsy lately staying in the same place
Yeah.
too long as well.
Yeah. Meanwhile, you notice out of the corner of your eye, turning the corner in front of the bar, you see a very familiar turtle walk up,
Oh,
waddle up to
the crowd claps like Urkel's walking in.
Yes.
Lordle.
Hey guys.
Hey, bud.
You just
How's
get back
it going?
from basking?
Yep, finished up. Got my, and you can see that he's got a similar men's bathing garment. Kind of like a little uncomfortable, similar to you can kind of see that it's a little like loose fitting, and it's almost like you can recognize, at least just you can recognize it, that probably more just from the way it fits and the way he's kind of like wearing it, that he has a similar thing where he usually just swims unclothed, but
Right.
maybe when since people aren't familiar with turtles, and don't realize that you really can't see anything anyways when they're naked.
Right.
You know, the it's all hidden anyways. So he's wearing his like courtesy clothes. So he
courtesy shorts.
Yeah, courtesy
That's
shorts.
Right. To be a modest turtle.
Yeah, like he walks up. He greets you guys. Hi. How's your morning been?
Pretty good. Day drinking. It's always a good day.
Yeah, man.
We don't do this very often.
Yeah.
Limeade.
So the bartender comes in. He orders a coffee just to kind of get his day started, and kind of helps warm the blood. It warms him up a bit, and then he also orders a Palma Flora as well. So he gets his. What do you guys have planned? I think I'm just gonna float in the water. This is gonna be nice.
Never knew you as a water turtle there, mortal.
It's nice.
Out of all the time that I've spent here, you have not fallen into the water once.
No. I'm not a great swimmer, but I can breathe underwater. Turtles were not that good at swimming, but we like it. We just kind of like float.
I mean, the breathing underwater thing's pretty handy.
Turtle paddle. We just like turtle paddle.
Yeah.
It's not quite, a doggy paddle. It's more like this. But that's how our but I'm looking for, gonna have a fun time.
Yeah, I don't know.
Bill Bellamy and Kennedy have a stage set up down the way. We're gonna dance.
Yeah.
Kind of relaxing right now, kind of just taking in the surroundings, familiarizing myself with the new sights and people. Oh no.
I inhaled my spit.
Mortal can still drink something down the wrong path, even though he can breathe underwater.
Yep. Well, I'm so he takes it and drinks up. He finishes his coffee and he takes a drink. Well, happy Zenith, anyone? Cheers. And he just takes out his cheers and things like that.
Yeah.
I should have grabbed a beer. So. Whoa.
Yeah, you're right. We could talk about bass guitars for a minute if you need to clear your throat.
Let me clear my throat. That's like the less melodic remix of that song. Let me clear my throat. Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
So, and you guys enjoy your drinks. Anything else you guys discuss?
I'd like to talk to the bartender about this shark hunting that's going on.
Yes, it's the shark hunting. It's something that the local rapscallion young men and women and otherwise enjoy. It's been a tradition for quite a few years here in Palma Flora. It's not my favorite, but it's a long-standing tradition, and they usually are pretty responsible out there. Not. I do worry about them out there with so close to when we've seen sightings of Sauhajins out there, but so far there haven't been much trouble. So there have been some squabbles, but but they definitely enjoy it out there. They definitely have a blast with their harpoons and whatnot, and I enjoy the sights of half-naked shark hunters is definitely a good sight for me, of all kinds.
How long have you been here on this island? Or Palma, Florida, in general?
All my life. I was born just outside in a town nearby, in a small little village nearby. But our family, we moved out here for work and for fun, and when I was a kid, and I've been here all my life. I've been here pretty much. How old? Dwarf. Dwarf. Life span. Trying to get age because I don't. So,
87.
Yes.
She doesn't look a day over 33.
No, not far. She was like, oh yeah, just spent a beautiful 75 years here. Versus those, it was the 3. Was dwarves. She looks fairly young, but you've been around enough dwarves to know, that they live much longer than humans. Yeah. So she's everything around 50-ish is still young, and she's a little older than young, but she's not advanced in age. She's definitely not old. But yeah, she's. So I've seen quite a few things, but it's been the tradition as far as I can remember.
Any suggestions for anything in particular we should, go check out today or get ourselves involved in?
Well, you've got, I'll have drinks at the ready whenever you need them, but I'd say enjoy the beach. Just enjoy the beach now. It is beautiful weather. There's great sunshine. And take in the air, take in the beach, the ocean breeze. The waters of the city and ocean are wonderful, especially here on the shore. So there's going to be great fun things throughout the later afternoons and evenings and up in the mainland. But I would say just take in the shore, take in the beach. Beautiful weather. Try to be safe out there, but enjoy the shore, enjoy the waters.
All right. Thank you.
Do.
And what's your name, by the way?
Let me see. Did I come? I forgot.
Gloinet.
Oh no.
Shimley.
Emily, that's pretty good.
My name's Luffy. Is what they call me, Luffy.
Shimley, daughter of
Luffy,
Schloin.
right. Hi, Luffy. I'm Summer. Nice to meet you.
Wonderful to meet you, you lovely thing.
I'm a lovely thing, guys. Did you hear?
I did hear that. Can confirm.
Oh yes. Oh, if you don't mind, I'll get to you right in a moment. Thank you for this lovely conversation. But let me go and get these drink orders. You enjoy your day. And she kind of walks, kind of like sings us off and gives a smile, kind of like walks over and starts taking the orders as like guests come up, and takes the orders and goes back to her work.
All right.
It's like, and then as you talk, Mortal,
Well, I'm gonna.
Yeah.
Take it outside. You know, just to the benches, so we're not taking up room at the bar.
That's what I was gonna suggest. Let's go outside and see if we can find a table to sit at.
Yes, and you guys can see there's some. I would say the couple of them are occupied, but and one a couple of them are full. Like the other two are occupied, but the one over to the I'm gonna pull you guys out here. The one over furthest to the left from our god perspective is free at the moment. So Immortal's like, oh, was this one? It's free, and he kind of moseys over.
Okay, I think let's.
You guys want to move yourself, and I'll verify. So you can,
draw the arrow.
Oh.
Yeah. So I have to verify all the movements.
That is so
but it makes
silly.
Sense. It's like but then it kind of gets rid of the question. I guess it's if you don't trust your players to pay attention to movement. I guess I don't know.
I mean, I definitely really appreciate
the option.
Is how easy it is to add a ruler, but that's of all the ways of implementing it, that's one of them.
Yes. Let me see.
Yeah, I wish it would let you auto move.
Okay.
It's really dumb.
Party vision movement.
Someone having a rave over there.
I like to move it.
Yes. I don't see it.
Mike, what can I say?
Yes. All right, so you sit around the table, kind of just hanging out, and watching the views. You see people kind of splashing around on the beach. Let me pull up the thing. Okay.
Hey, I have a quick question.
Yeah.
Is Chavo with us?
I haven't put him on.
And the pseudo dragon too.
The pseudo dragon is hanging.
Immortal.
Yeah, Sue's with Mortal. I forgot.
The convenient pseudo dragon.
Yes.
There to get squished. And then forgotten about.
There's Chavo. I forgot about Chavo.
The gang's
That's
all
right.
here,
Sarah Connor can be around in spirit.
Yes. Sarah Connor, which is a reference if anybody's played, probably the only people that have or use Fantasy Grounds will understand. Because it literally is a default stock character that shows up in Fantasy Grounds. Yeah. Okay. So that was where the fun starts. Well, god dang it! Give me this. Let me see this thing. All right. So as you're kind of enjoying your drinks and the weather and things like that, the ground beneath your feet trembles and starts to crack. Waves 12 feet high start to crash into the shore. And the sound of screaming fills the air as a stampede of beachgoers flees the sands. A chorus of shrieks adds to the cacophony as shark hunters run from the water, pursued by humanoid creatures with fish-like heads and slick, rubbery skin. Let me see if I can pull up the great picture.
That escalated.
I get up off of my chair, take my sunglasses off, and then the vertigo camera shot kind of happens.
Man, I was getting ready to go build a sandcastle. That sucks.
Yeah. It's like these things just kind of happen out of nowhere. So I'll share this I love this
Okay.
image.
Well, shoot.
Ooh.
Oh no, that's not good.
Those people were good about that. Guy's about to get tridented.
Yes.
That looks bad.
Yeah.
No.
So,
So,
what you
question.
see?
How long does it take to don armor?
It takes like a
It's
turn,
light
which
armor.
is fine. It takes like a turn. By
Wait,
the time you
really?
guys, I think so, to don armor. How long? Not long enough for it to be a.
Yeah, I know it.
concern. Does it take armor?
Well, how are we?
I'm okay with that.
Yeah,
So we don't have any of our weapons. We don't have any of.
presumably you carry.
I
I
them
got
with
my
you.
Panama red. I don't know what your problem
Okay.
is.
You have
Okay,
your.
sweet.
You have your.
I got
loot
all that
in
stuff
your-
with me.
You guys usually pack it in your like to go packs. It takes
my bug out
yeah. Light armor takes a minute.
bag. Yeah.
Medium armor.
Well, time to bug out, guys.
Yeah, medium armor takes
Okay.
5
Sweet.
minutes. I think everybody's.
So-
light
I think
armor.
it's safe to say I'm going to be doing that too.
Yeah.
So if we have time to don armor, I will do so.
Yeah, you guys have time in like it's all of these things are happening. There's pressing issues happening, but obviously nothing is coming directly upon you. Phrasing.
Okay.
And right now, not for a few minutes. You haven't, and everybody has light armor.
Okay. Well,
and
yeah. Does Wind and Summer have any?
she doesn't have any
Nope.
armor.
She's,
Okay,
She
thank
doesn't
you.
have to-
I don't
she can
know
fight in her
things
bathing
in armor.
It's wow.
She just has to grab her
That's,
flap.
that's exactly what I'm going to do.
okay. Well. Okay. If she
So-
could help one of us, that would cut that time in half.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, did we like bring our gear with us to the beach
Yes.
or?
That's what
That's
we
what we
covered.
talking about?
Yes, we
Okay.
have it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
don't.
you
we
guys
don't
bring
go
in
anywhere without our
everything.
gear.
You guys everything you need in a bag, which includes like your instruments and your stuff. It's a little cumbersome, but you always figure.
Our pack chavo.
Yeah, yeah, but you always figure you're all always prepared to if you need to leave in a moment, and because you guys have been you've been nomadic for so long that you guys are just prepared
I'm
to
gonna
leave. at any-
pound this limeade.
Yeah. Yeah. Lucius is always ready to leave in a hurry.
Oh, look!
Yeah, and I will also throw on my seafarer's jacket.
Oh, look, I forgot that I had a button where I can put it into the Fantasy Grounds, the thing I read in the Fantasy Grounds chat.
Oh, sweet.
So it's
My
like,
feet tremble.
your
Cool.
feet tremble. All right, and then I don't have to pull up new maps because it's the same map. Yeah. So what you do see, as you're kind of like getting ready, you do see four. You're in the South Shore. You see four of these creatures, which by description you gather from these conversations before, and the conversation Solaire had like when he was like way back when, many episodes ago, but like a couple weeks ago in game, where he kind of like scouted the town and to find out about concerns and things like that. He did hear about the Salwagens, and you got descriptions, so you know these are the Salwagens that they were discussing. So okay, add encounter to combat tracker. So
That's not
presumably-
good.
Creatures from not Black Lagoons.
From the
and
blue
then
lagoon.
so I'm gonna have
That's
you
right.
guys roll initiative while I place
All
these
right.
characters. Roll NPC initiatives. Okay, let's encounter. You see.
Oh.
Ballsy.
And what you guys can't see is that it has the encounter in a nice neat list, and it gives me the tokens to drag over after adding it.
Ooh, that's nice.
And it keeps track of which token I've added, so I don't forget. So
where did the combat tracker go? There it is.
Should be up there, yeah. And
it's on the top left.
It's top left. Nice. You can also see the party sheet.
What was the map called?
Palma Flora map?
Yeah. Palma Flora map.
Okay.
Yeah, I reshared it.
My ding dong ass accidentally closed the window, so I'll be in a second.
So what
I was wondering why
see,
that log popped up. I was like, what?
Oh, what?
My mouse is just a little too sensitive right me.
Yeah. Wait, why did it
hit that button? My first time using a computer, guys.
Wait, understandable.
First time for
Wait, why did it lose all the stuff?
Just hope that my initiative is.
I guess I have to.
Yeah.
I guess I got to keep the encounter open. That's fine. So I'm gonna have them like fairly spread out. So
that party sheet is really close to the X in the top right corner. Yeah. I'll just tell you that much.
Yeah. All right. So what you do see is you see 4 Saurogens. There's 2 shark hunters. You see that there's a female half elf, and a tiefling male, a male tiefling. Kind of like in their swimming trunks, but kind of posting up, getting ready to wanting to fight. So yeah, female half elf, and you don't know the names, but so and you kind of like you hear them like, Joao, I think everything seems to be sinking. We gotta save everyone. We gotta stop these creatures. Yes, we will stop this. Yes, we will stop these creatures. I'm gonna be so great. I'm gonna save everyone. And then they post up.
This certainly will only go well for us.
Yes. Did everybody roll initiative and everything? Okay. So
yeah, even Chavo.
Everyone except Mortal looks like.
Yes.
Okay, Mortal. I forgot about Mortal.
Did Chavo and Sue?
Yeah, Chavo is 8.
Yeah, I have. I did that for all NPCs once I did NPCs.
Oh,
but Mortal does not count as an NPC. So, wow,
sweet,
nice.
Can't ask for better than that, Mortal.
He's, you know what, Mortal. He's had his morning coffee. He's freshly basked. He's ready to go. But not before it's Summer's turn.
all right. So did people get in their armor, or is that what we're starting with? People need to get into their armor.
I would say at this point,
us, we can get it.
I would say at this point in the time that they started to emerge and they got to this point where you see this confrontation happening, you've done that. It's been a minute. I will say, I'll give you it's been like a minute or so of this craziness happening, and you guys, I'll give you guys that just because it makes it easier.
So we come out looking like the Power Rangers just from around the corner.
Tyrannosaurus, Were-Tiger.
Hey,
goat.
nobody knows that. I don't know
Oh,
what you're
no.
talking about. I am a normal human.
Saber-tooth
Okay.
tiger.
So everybody's got their armor on, right? Worry about that. I would like to, I guess, like just beat the crap out of one of these dudes, but can't target him.
You should be able to.
Why you no work? Why you?
Can you see all the? Oh, okay, let me.
Yeah, I can see the dudes.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Okay, then let me try now.
For some reason, yeah.
Is it working now? Wait. Oh, wait.
Yeah. Should be. There you go. Yeah, and you have plenty of.
Does it say it's targeted now?
Yeah, and I can see an arrow.
Okay. Okay, cool. I cannot.
Because I think you just select yourself.
Oh yeah, 40 feet exactly.
Yeah, you can.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, there we go.
Right up on them and.
Different. Okay, so like,
Pop,
do
pop.
you have to move me now?
You can move yourself, and I can verify.
Okay. Here.
Yeah.
There we go. Oh, it's no fun. Okay. Now bear with me, gang, because I have some new equipment. Yeah. I got these bug smashers last time. So I want
to
yeah. But I think I'm going to start with just bonking this dude with my thwack stuff. And PD, you said I have this guy targeted because it's not showing on my combat tracker. Target anybody.
Let me see. I think it's
What?
drag on to new target. Or unable to target token not linked. Oh, what? Okay. I have to get rid of. Okay, because I had the issue of I closed the encounter and it got rid of everyone on the field. It got rid of all the tokens. So like I had to like reopen the encounter. Okay, let me find the encounter again.
I like some of the changes. I don't like all of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, aesthetically, this is much more pleasant to look at.
It looks less like something that's that is functional for the Sid, but ugly. Like,
well, it's a different theme, but I think a lot
even
of
the colors are even to see.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Kind of wish it just had like widgets that snap into place, and then you could customize the different sizes or like choose a layout. You know, have like a big thing here and this. Yeah. Because it's just a
look at you asking for stuff, functionality and whatnot.
I'm a user, man. I'm allowed to have user stories.
Okay. Does it? Let me see. Does it? Okay. Does it work now? Okay, yeah, it works now. You're targeting. Okay.
Okay, cool. Yeah. It doesn't show that I'm targeting, but as long as you can see it.
Yeah, if you.
Oh wait, okay. Now I see it. Now I see it. Okay, now it's okay. Okay.
I just got to make sure.
So I am going to.
Hey, how about
do not close the encounter.
Shit. Gosh, it's a month since we played. How to use this thing? Okay, roll attack.
Wow. Just like you drive your thwack staff and just kind of drives itself in the sand. You have to kind of like wedge it out.
Pound sand.
Then I will recoil with my bug smashers attached to my hand. But well, okay, now I got them, but I don't see them in my inventory.
Okay,
I never
didn't put them. Let me see. Oh yeah, because you're. I think they should be on. Oh wait, no, I didn't. I didn't get. Oh wait, did I get her?
I can just do like a normal attack while you figure.
Oh wait, let me see. Campaign. I didn't end up adding them. I had to create them. But let me see. Let me pull up the card just so that I have it, because I think that doesn't really add anything to your attack.
I'm okay with that.
But and then it's just an extra roll that we can add. Let me see. Card.
All right. I'm going to do an unarmed strike. Let's hope this works this time. And that was terrible.
Hey, at least it wasn't a... Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Could be worse.
It's like the...
They're just so slimy, guys. I can't get a good hit.
Actually, they're covered in scales.
Are they?
Well, actually, they're more...
I don't know. They could be like a pickerel and be all slimy.
Yeah. Yeah. So those are just your regular.
Are we hearing tones? That's a big question. Daisy, did you hear a tone?
I think she might not hear it this time because I manually selected her. We'll have to see as
when your initiative came
actually.
up. Oh, yeah. Bars and tone.
Yeah. So I will hear it next because Mortal's next. Let me see. What? Okay. See. While I go to
while he's setting that up, you can read my Discord and see why I'm a little salty.
Yeah, I can see why you're salty. How does that even happen? What?
Yeah.
What?
Apparently, if you sign up for Robinhood with a link, you get one free stock, and it can be worth anywhere from $2 to $250. She got a Microsoft stock, which is on the higher end, and this is before there's market speculation that once Teams hits full stride and starts getting used even more places, that stock could go up.
Wow.
All stocks have risk, and what's the boilerplate? Like people who talk stocks on podcasts.
Oh yeah.
I don't know anything about
this.
Stocks,
This is not a
Wall Street Bets.
This is not financial advice. I am not a financial advisor.
I am not your financial advisor.
Yeah.
Okay, bugs.
After GameStop went from like $8 to $150, I'm gonna buy $30 worth of AMC stock, and if it goes up to $150 tomorrow, I'm cashing the fuck out. And
that's what we call
some bills.
Gambling.
Yes.
But it's gambling with $30 that could turn into $300. I'm okay with letting go of $30.
Wait until you hear about the wild world of options trading.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were going to say penny stocks.
Penny stocks? Yes.
What?
My dad is super into penny stocks every once in a while. Like, he'll get
that sounds like that's a very dad kind of thing.
All right, I gotta remember.
I don't care enough. He also got like super into like buying like energy stuff. Like he was super into like, okay, so I'm gonna buy some solar and some hydro, and one of them's gonna hit. Yeah. One of them's gonna be the new thing to replace gas. It's gotta. So I'm gonna buy a bunch of different companies at like the $3 to $10 stocks. I'm gonna buy a bunch of each of them, like 10 different companies at like 40 shares of each. Like I'm gonna spend like a couple $1,000 and just see what hits.
Yes.
And he's still sitting on them.
Yeah.
Hey, you know.
All right.
You only lose when you cash out.
Yeah. All right. So let's see. So by the way, I the sound I got was the Windows bling error sound when you like press on a window you're not supposed to click on, or when something has a forced pop up and you click back, try to back on the main window, but you're not supposed to. That's the sound it gave me. when Mortal's turn came up.
Funny.
All right, that's troubling.
Yes, it's odd. All right, what is Mortal's speed? 30 feet. Okay. Mortal. Well, if he's here, okay. No, he was right on the table. So yeah.
God, I hope I can do what I want to do.
Okay, so he's
I
gonna.
hope you can too.
I have a feeling I won't because everybody else is going to be in my way. But it's fine. Let them murder people.
So he's gonna go about here, and actions. Okay, he's gonna on the way. He's gonna just have his crossbow in hand. Targeting the same Sahwajin. And he's gonna roll a 9.
It's gonna be one of those nights, everybody. We should have made wishes in the well first.
Yes.
Yeah.
At you.
So he's gonna miss. Let me see. Does he have any bonus actions? Also, I didn't prepare new spells. Oh, did oh crap! That's gonna be the weird thing about prepared spells because I know Lucius would have needed to prepare spells. I don't know. If we can.
What? Wait, is that something? Oh, I forgot I can do that.
Yeah, you can prepare spells. Which is I don't know if it's like if you have all your spells available here and we just I don't know how you, but
let me look my spells over and if I can come up with a reasonable justification on why I might have prepared it.
Yeah,
I'll do that. Otherwise, I'm fine saying no. Why? Yeah.
You have your
no is an acceptable answer.
Yeah. You have your stock spells that you I forgot to specify that early when everybody was waking up.
I also forgot that preparing spells is something you do as a druid.
Yeah. You haven't been a druid, really, I imagine.
Yeah. I played a bard from level 5 to level 20.
Yeah. All right, so okay, I think
a whole lot of bard.
It's a lot of bard.
I think I'm just gonna double make sure because it's easier to organize on D&D Beyond. And bonus actions, but he's not using. No, he's not doing melee. So. No. Other than healing word, but nobody needs a healing word right now. All right. So that's it for Mortal. He kind of fires wildly. Solero is now up.
All right. So I would like to move to the place where we'll move it.
There you go. I confirmed your movement. It's probably
cool. And then I would like to target the guy I'm standing next to. Did I do that?
Control click? Is that how that works?
Yeah.
Is that the same on the Mac?
No, of course not.
Command
it's
click.
Command click, probably.
Yeah, you got him. Yeah.
Hey,
open the Apple, click.
Yeah.
And then I want to do an action like this.
That's
those nights.
That's a bummer.
Our RN Jesus is not on our side.
No.
Jesus.
Wait,
and then technically, I think we have to go to rule for the two hand for the backhanded attack. It has to be the separate weapon, so that has to be your short sword.
Ooh,
Okay.
That's better.
hit.
Um.
Now, is there a way for me to get the +3 piercing off of this?
I don't know.
Because I thought I was supposed to do it automatically.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because it looks like it still has it, and if I roll, it's gonna apply the damage. I always just throw my short sword.
Yeah. Roll that damage, and I'll adjust -3 if it does it. Yeah, 5. There, but it is 2.
Or we could leave it.
Yeah, unfortunately. So you kind of like get a good backhand move on him.
Pseudo dragon.
All right, and I think that's it for your actions. Pseudo dragon sees that mortal. Like, okay, he's a little bit more. Is a little bit more confident in himself. And let me see. He's kind of flapping his wings. He's flying.
I mean, he survived a troll squishing him, so
Yeah. So he's gonna back up what Mortal's doing and fly on over there. Yeah. Let's see where he was. He was over here. So he's gonna
give him the old stinger there, pseudo dragon.
15, 20, 25, 30. Okay, and then his...
as Vinny Caravella would pantomime stinging.
Yeah. Yeah. So, he's
You'll all
going
be happy to know that Wood Talk has been renewed.
Yes.
Their sponsorship from Rockler has been renewed, so they're on for another year.
Oh, yay.
Rockland. Yay. My dad loves that place.
Your dad loves the show.
Oh, no, I was
No,
thinking I was
the
thinking the woodworking place of Rockler.
Oh, Rockler.
Yeah.
Create with confidence.
Hobby place.
That's right. Go there and get you some Purple Heart.
Mm-hmm.
All the bar clamps you need.
Should probably look at these traits. But okay.
Chizizzle.
Has advantage. Whoa.
Our Rockler is right next to a Buffalo Wild Wings and a music store. So, like, you can get your drinks and your wings, and then go play guitar, and then go see, some woodworking stuff.
And there's an REI right next to it as well.
Oh yeah,
Man.
Outdoor stuff too.
Attempt to think about being.
That's
outdoorsy.
just a full day of fun right there.
The old men just like in that strip mall.
All right, let me get to Pseudo Dragon Sting. Only one of them need to happen. Oh.
Can you believe in life after Pseudo Dragon?
So unfortunately, he misses. It's like he kind of like the
Jesus.
Sawajin is just somehow not that high of an AC with these Sawajins, but y'all are just missing. It's like,
don't worry, the bard The bard has broad shoulders and can carry this team.
So,
Petey, if you don't mind, I would like to swap out my preparation of Entangle for Dust Devil.
yeah, that makes sense.
That
Can work.
Okay.
I can see that thing.
Oh, that's a dirt devil.
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, that's
My
Kirby.
mistake. Oh man.
Wait,
spell.
Dreamland.
Kirby the
Thank
character
you,
or
Mr.
Kirby the
D.
vacuum?
Yeah, both.
Elemental
But
force
Kirby the
that
character
resembles
is a
dust
vacuum. That's the
appears
joke.
Unless any creature that ends its turn. Ooh, that's dope. That's cool. I wonder if you can.
Wait, that's level 2.
Do you have level 2 spell slots?
I do, but that.
You have one, I imagine you have like
Yeah,
a limited amount.
I have 2.
Okay.
Yeah, just leave everything as the same in that case.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Now, I'm gonna leave these as neutral because they don't know you all.
Wow.
Wow. The tiefling, or you guys don't know his name, but the male tiefling, of whatever name he might have. He kind of has his shark hunting spear. He walks. Oh, he runs over. Not walks over. Just walks over. He runs over. Needs spell casting. First is thaumaturgy. He uses his thaumaturgy to scream out, "Be gone, creatures!" And then he attacks one of the Salvagins with a spear.
What?
There you go. Has much better luck.
Hey!
Hey,
Oh my gosh! Yay!
Okay, this is
He did it.
This is damage, and he's using it with 2 hands, so he's gonna do the 1d8. He gets 8
nice.
plus 1, which is nice.
Yo.
So he's kind of like, which is, what is the, or ranged? Okay, that's ranged. Okay, that's it. And that pretty much is it for the tiefling. Or actually, not Chavo.
The team.
Where's Soleros? Oh wait, I forgot about Chavo. Chavo should have had his turn during Soleros. Yes. Sorry about that.
I thought Chavo had his own initiative.
He has he has your initiative. I keep forgetting.
Okay.
So he would have. So we can have him do what he will do now. But then now I fixed it, and now he'll attack when you attack. But let's go. Let's let him.
Can he charge at 1 at Swogan 1?
Yeah, Sahwajin 1. Let me see. What's his speed?
Is he close enough?
His is 40 feet. So yeah, so you can use all his movement.
Okay.
To doom, and then or like he'll like get up on him. And do his thing. Okay. Okay, so let's see him if he makes his attack. Fortunately, the Salvagin dodges the attack. The dice hate Chavo. I don't understand.
The dice hate us.
Oh, yeah.
Tonight.
We're getting reinitiated. We're getting it's been a few weeks. We're getting, it's blood in, blood out when it comes to Dungeons and Dragons. So we're getting reinitiated into the world of Dungeons and Dragons. So yeah. So as he does that, he recovers like he misses, unfortunately, that different Chavo. The female half elf of unknown name walks over to runs over to the other Sahwajin.
I regret having so many area of attack spells now because everybody gets up in monster grills.
Yeah.
Either that or people are going to have to be good at dodging.
Yeah.
Well, actually, no, that would suck because they'd get half. No.
Oh. Unfortunately, she tries to use her spear, but misses. The Salvagins are just like slimy and kind of like. They're usually not very quick moving, but they're able to kind of like slap away these attacks. They're a little, the day drinking have gotten to everyone, and you're all a little buzzed. So you're all having a little trouble by finding perches. So that's it for the half elf. Now it's Toby's turn. What sound did you get?
Okay, so I'm gonna. I got my normal sound that I get the bring as if it's was not pitch shifted at all.
Yeah.
All right, so Toby is going to come over here.
Okay.
And I'm going to target Mr. Fishman.
Yeah.
And he's going to get shattered. No, not shattered. Is shattered? Yes, shatter. I'm going to a 10-foot radius centered around at the point. Must take a Constitution save. I'm going to. It is.
Should be able to do like in your action.
How do I do it?
And make sure it's displaying under display actions. Yeah, and it should when it says cast versus cast.
Yeah, and let's see.
There it is. Yeah.
Just press that button. And then
I cast it.
He tries to make this save. Wow.
Okay. He will take half of this.
Okay.
More.
Yeah, and it automatically calculated it. So
sweet. Should do. You're shattered.
Yeah. So it takes half of 15, which is calculated as 7. And it takes half as much damage. Yeah. You guys see that you hear you don't hear it as strongly, obviously, but you hear a loud ringing noise going over the area of the other Sahwajin that Toby approached. And you see that it affects it. He seems to like shrug off most of the damage, but it does kind of affect the creature. And yeah, he doesn't take as much damage as you'd hope, but it does affect him just because it can't not. Do you have any bonus actions?
I mean, yes, I do. But I don't imagine that I can do any of these.
I think
I don't think anybody needs inspiring right now. So I'm going to call it next.
Yeah.
Let's see what happens to me.
Sahajin 3 has the threat in front of Sahajin 3.
Not my job to inspire people to show up to work.
Yeah. All right. He has 2 attacks. So he has 2 attacks. One with his bite. Well, he's gonna do a spear first. And he
automatic miss.
Spectacularly misses the kind of the half elf, kind of like, whoa. Similarly, surprisingly agile, despite how they've seemed in combat. He growls and following up the attack, it goes for a bite. And the half elf slaps it across the head like a shark. It's like, ah! and he misses. So next up, it is Lucius's turn.
It was high today.
Yeah.
Or this time.
High. So go ahead and confirm this motion.
Excellent.
That's such a great animation.
It's like skates over.
Just gonna say you're moonwalking
like Smooth Criminals over. Yeah.
And then I will. Oh shoot! I should have figured out how to display actions. All right, there we go.
Yeah.
Poison spray.
Did you target who are you targeting?
Sahajin 2. Poison spray.
Poison spray. Probably not gonna. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Failure. So I think
that's great.
3 whole poison
also
damage.
Great. Hey, quarter of the available damage. So,
and that's it.
It's not nothing.
Hey, it's better than missing, which is what has been going on for most of us over the course of this game.
So
entirely.
2 targets the combatant that attacked it. Toby. And hits.
I think it hits me.
Does a 21
I got speared,
hit?
Guys. Ouch.
Oh.
The only fun that Fantasy Ground takes away from you is asking if something hits, because then you get to ask, does a 25 hit? It's like, you think? Since their second attack, they've chosen to do their bites. It makes sense for them to be wielding these spears two-handed. They do 7. It does 7 damage to Toby. And then it comes in for a
ouch. I say.
Comes in for a bite attack. And
ouch.
It takes a munch out of you, but this time it's only a D4 of damage.
Only. And he rolls 4 damage.
He rolls 3 plus 1 is 4 of piercing damage.
Ouch.
So it just like drives kind of like slashes you with the spear. Well, not slashes, he pierces with the spear.
I get poked and bit.
And then he kind of chomps on you. It's like, ooh,
I'm an hors d'oeuvre.
And that is that Sahuagin's turn. Sahuagin 4 is this one. Okay.
Meat was back on the menu.
So, interesting. Which one? One that managed to hit? Oh. Okay. Forgot to select. Okay. Same thing. There's a spear attack. Cops are coming. Misses Solero. Frustrated, and then comes in for the bite and misses. You just slap away his spear and slap away its head. He tries to attack you, and it just misses.
It was like Iceman and Top Gun.
Yeah.
Well, fucking nature ninja, get off of me.
Yeah. All right. Sahuagin 1. We'll go after
I hereby
the tiefling.
request Rangers be renamed to nature ninjas.
Yes.
Only for the alliteration.
I second that motion. He attacks Joao again. Misses. Everybody's having a tough time with but the bite hits. The bite connects. For about 3 damage. Which is a sizable amount of damage for this guy. He takes like a nice deep bite. Like, oh! It's like
Ooh, that was a different noise.
Yeah.
I got it this time.
Bling, 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 bling.
Okay, so yeah, I guess.
Real quick, I'm gonna just grab a water bottle. I'll be right back.
You go right ahead.
You know what? I'm gonna take a moment and get a beer.
I'm gonna take this moment to throw another slice of pizza in my mouth, not with a camera looking at me.
Find something to drink.
And now I'm all alone.
No, you're not.
Now I'm partially alone. I didn't think you had your headphones on there, Brett.
No, I'm just streaming from across the room.
It's all cool.
Area of effect spells. When you can murder all kinds of bad guys, but also your friends.
This is the second most amount of money I've ever gambled on anything. The first was $75 at a casino.
I bought 10 shares of Ford when it was like $4. And I was like, I can't lose.
Yeah, that's the thing.
I did not.
Like, that's the thing is like the r/Wall Street bets did it to GameStop. It was at like $4 a share. It's now at like $156 a share and rising.
Well, see,
and that's why the hedge funds don't.
Unlike Ford. Well, that's because the hedge funds were like, this company's about to go out of business because they sell physical media in 2021.
Yep.
And now that I could see, unlike Ford, I don't imagine GameStop being around in 10 years.
No.
Who knows?
But it could keep rising because the joke keeps going. And then they're talking about doing it for AMC, and I was like, it's a couple bucks a share. I throw $30 at it. If I can pay rent, cool. If I can't, I lost $30. Yeah. Oh well.
Just remember, if you're cashing out your investment within 1 year, capital gains tax is a motherfucker.
Yeah. So went ahead and grabbed a can of La Rubia, which is
Very nice.
That's Spanish for the Rubia.
It's the blonde, which is a blonde, which is as I've featured on the show before. It's just a really nice locally brewed blonde ale. It's just that easy drinking, really nice beer.
I knew I'd seen that before, and I was
Drinking.
thinking, wasn't that the brand that your aunt got into it? And she was like, "Oh, I like these too."
She bought the. Let me get my coaster. She bought this latest box of them. She went to the grocery store to get some stuff, and she found it, and was like, "Ooh!" And then she bought the 12-pack box of these cans that I usually get. So it's like she just told me, "It's like, oh yeah," and I bought the Rubia because like it's like, oh okay. I'm usually the one having
previously.
Keeping beer in the fridge. That's family.
Yeah.
Previously, I was drinking a Bishop cider, pecan pie cider. It's good. It doesn't taste like pecan pie. It tastes like pecans though.
Like a nut.
Now I'm drinking. Yeah, like a nut. And now I'm drinking Crucian dark rum in a combination of orange juice and grapefruit juice.
Nice.
After having the finest diet Pepsi, I went back to the fine Milwaukee microbrews that I have in the fridge.
We'll say this.
Amazing.
My girlfriend and her friend for New Year's Eve got together, and I ate this much.
This much
in moonshine.
Oh
God! Did you get fucked up?
Wait.
No,
this much of blood dipped in moonshine?
This is disgusting.
Oh God! Yes, it's disgusting.
Well, what was that? What was the thing that was dipped in moonshine?
Peach. It was a peach.
A peach. Ugh.
I found some
no longer tasted
those
like
old
a
smoky
peach.
things.
It's like
I saw some that
rubbing
were pickles.
alcohol in a squish.
Yeah.
Oh God! I've seen like watermelon and like shit like that before.
Okay, so yeah, Summer went ahead and hit it with their thwack staff.
Beating the shit out of it this time. Woo-hoo.
Yes,
the
nice amount of
Sad I roll.
Oh,
damage.
So, do you wield it one-handed or two-handed? Do you have your one hand to like have that
Or
ready
small.
or do you wield it two-handed?
I thought it was more wield it two-handed for the first hit, and then like take one hand off to punch, kind of, or kick.
Yeah, because that means that it's 1d8. I don't know if it has it in the thing, but it should be actually 1d8.
Is that what the difference is in my D&D Beyond? I was like, why is it showing two different numbers?
So the 1d6
damage.
bludgeoning. Oh.
You're sure not
Like, what is my vibrating?
We got triple clicked. The noise gate is just like sits right at the level of the double clicks.
Yeah.
And when you hear like only the strums, like you never hear after, is kind of.
I wonder, but it doesn't have it listed here. Yeah, let me see. I wish I had it here. Okay, there it is. So I'm gonna actually, which was Salogen 4. Let me go back here. So I have it switched to the two hand. So you did 4 damage. So it's back to minus 4 damage means it was 2 damage. I'll go ahead and do the. I think I have it. I don't know if it shows for you, but I changed it to the 2 hands, and it changed the damage. So now it's 5 damage.
Oh my lord! Okay.
So yeah, I changed it. I don't know if it reflects on your end.
Yeah, I see that now.
It says 2 hands. It's like the 2 on the hand.
Yes. Yes,
change the
cool.
damage.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, that's what I want to see because
Okay, yeah.
it gave you that extra damage possibility.
Okay, cool. Yeah, as long as we're okay, because I just kind of figured that's how Summer was fighting the whole time. Was like use two hands to
I had
whack it hard
forgotten
and then
about.
kick, or
Yeah, I had forgotten about that.
I guess I didn't really ask. Like on
Yeah.
D&D Beyond, it says like next to Thwack Staff 1d6 or 1d8, and I was like, why does it give me two options? Like it doesn't at all explain. They both say bludgeoning. Like, that's
Yeah.
great. That's not helpful.
I wish it did explain it a
two-handed.
little bit better. But yeah, it's for some weapons, if it's like really big swords or staves or some things, there's
Like a bastard sword.
Yeah, one-handed and two-handed. Like for example, the spears that the Sahwajins and the two Sharkhunters are wielding, they have a one damage and a two-handed damage. All right, so you're gonna do flurry of.
I like the looks of this.
Yep.
The flurry of blows.
Bop bop.
Yep.
Flurry of blows.
Yeah.
There's one.
Use them like a speed bag, Daisy.
Okay, so and then you're
that's
punching.
good
Heavy
damage.
breathing.
So you're punching them with
That's
your
punching and
So,
analyze.
So the
punch of learning.
So
Great.
so it's the only. Also, the extra thing happens if you roll a 20. It doesn't say a natural 20. It just says a 20. But I'm wondering if that means a natural.
Yes.
I mean, I'm the type of person I'd be like, I would take that as like a natural 20.
I would
it would
too.
normally
If I'm honest,
Yeah, I would say if it
wouldn't
it was like a
normally,
crit.
like specify?
I
Hey
think
man, you're the
it
DM though.
doesn't.
You make up the rules.
I've not seen them
Okay.
specify.
Because I honestly
natural
don't
20.
know.
I've not seen them specify, so I think that I'm taking it as roll a 20. So it's natural 20. So if you crit, there's extra poison damage. Now I find just to double back on finally that I had looked up a while ago the bug smashers. I got to remember to add them into D&D Beyond for you. But so that you can like see them.
Okay.
But yeah, so it's gonna be cool if you ever crit on the unarmed strike. But otherwise, you whack them in the head with the thing, you punch them, and then you're that classic moment where it's feeling it. These last couple fights have been a little unnerving. That feeling of like the connecting of the chi, the key to the creature. It was a little unfamiliar, but it's starting to feel a little more natural. While you're connecting the key with the creature, you're starting to get the feeling of it. So Sahwajin, I mean they're all the same, but Sahwajin 4. Let me see their traits. Other.
Let me know if you need a reminder of the 4 types of things I.
So it's the. Okay, so I have to unlock it because I think
My lord,
those
Brett.
fields are empty. So
Howdy. I'm here to not die.
Yeah. So yes, the vulnerabilities, resistance, and immunities.
Yep. You got it.
So it's kind of a boring thing because there's no vulnerabilities, but there's also no resistances or immunities, damage or condition.
Okay.
So it's pretty plain creature.
Okay.
So
all right, boys, give them what you got.
Yeah.
Nothing really special about these sea people.
Okay, so
except we're going to destroy their society.
Yeah. So your second melee.
Oh yeah, one more.
Wow.
Gosh,
Nice.
another one.
Nice.
Take it.
Yeah.
That was good. Round of applause.
Nice.
patting yourself on the back
Oh, yeah.
with
And
dexterity.
Like Barry Horowitz.
Flurry of pats.
Give yourself the Barry Horowitz. Yeah, and that sandwich, and you thwack it, punch it, give it a couple like hard jabs, and it's looking rough. It is looking very rough.
Ooh.
Just immortal. It's gonna get in there. He only shot he's gonna. Okay, let me double check. Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. He's gonna just get up on the creature. And he's gonna ring an alarm. He's going to actually. No, he's not gonna. He sees how rough he is, and so he's just gonna stick him with his dagger. Stick him. Nice. His dagger has a +5. Who's wild.
Pretty nice dagger.
Yeah. So
Noise.
Poked him so well.
So you just kind of like you just see Mortal kind of like waddle up over and just kind of like just in one swift motion just stab him in the side of the head through the head with his dagger.
God.
Yeah.
Vicious.
Damn.
And the Sahawajin just falls dead. And he says something in Aquan in his breath that you don't understand. And walks over this way. And then where is it? Okay, and then gets himself ready to attack the next one. Except let me see, what's the range?
A USB-C hat
Range of 60 feet. If he instead of attack, healing word is a bonus action. Okay, so he targets him, and he saw what Toby went through.
So did Toby.
Yeah.
It
So
sucked.
I was like, sure. He stabs him in the head. He turns around. It's like, okay, the test taken care of. He looks over to Toby, and he says some sweet sounding words in Aquan. Obviously, none of you speak it, but it just sound nice, and you feel this like this healing energy wash over you. Let me make sure it's a bonus action. Yeah. Okay. Targets Toby. And he heals you
Refreshing.
for 5 hit points. Okay.
Yeah, sounds good to me.
Yeah. Make sure you're okay. He's fond of you. Fond of all of y'all.
The Wednesday Cowboy needs to ride.
Yeah. Okay. Take him out of the battlefield. Okay. That's it for Mortal. Now it's time for Solera.
Capital C, capital I, Laro. He's here to beat here to beat people up.
First, I would like to be approved for a move.
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
To next to the guy I want to.
Yes.
Dope. Now I'm going to attempt to hit a guy. Let's see what happens.
Wow. Whack him upside the head.
You did it.
Hey, I hit a guy. Let's see how much damage I hit the guy with.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
I hit him with the most damage.
Yeah.
Suck it, sea people. That's right.
Do you want to use your... Oh, I was going to say, did you want to use any of your charges? I don't know if you want to save those for...
Nah, not for this.
Oh, okay. Makes sense.
We'll save them for now.
So your short sword attack hits. Yeah, do your damage, and I'll adjust. 5 damage. Let me see. What was... Okay. I have to see what...
No, it's 2 damage.
Yeah. So, where was he? Was he... It exceeds by 1. Okay. So, it was not 22. It was... it's already -1. It's already -1, so it's 2 less damage. So is it okay? Okay. So,
Yeah, I was gonna say as long as.
But he's not dead, but he's
Mr.
looking
Guerrero.
rough. But yeah, Chavo.
Mr. Guerrero does headbutt, yes.
Yes, Chavo rams him. At least attempts to ram him. Attempts again to ram the Salvagen. Unfortunately, misses. He just is not working out. So that's it for you guys. The pseudo dragon, or Sue. To look for his new target. Fly on over. He's gonna just... Looks how rough he is. Yes. I'm not gonna risk a stinger. He's just gonna do a bite attack. Ooh. He just kind of bites down on the dude. And there you go. And then another NPC finishes the job. He's just like he just kind of flies down and bites out his throat, and you just see the bite, not his throat. He bites out his gills, like his old gill area. And it's like his whole neck is falls down dying. Ba, 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 ba. Okay, and then Johal sees that. It's like, ugh. All right, let's just do this. Alonza, let me help you out with this guy. He says. So at this point, you hear them address each other as she addresses him as Joao, and he addresses her as Alonza. And successfully hits with a spear.
Nice.
Boom. He hits with, he's like,
Boom.
Eat. And then that is it for his turn. Alonza hits really well. Or hits successfully. And hits for 3 damage. Don't change status. So he's looking like he's getting a little more worse for wear. And now it is Toby's turn.
Oh God, that was high pitched. I also did some research, and I'm pretty sure that this was a Richard Petty brand Charlie horse hat, missing the giant like Richard Petty part.
Nice.
But it was my uncle's, and it was So I can't ask him, but I'm pretty sure I'm missing the big piece of turquoise in the front. But to go back to the Suzuki hat. But that makes me happy looking it up. That's 15 years of having that hat. I didn't know that. I'm going to attack Mr. Swahajin with the short sword.
With your short sword?
The Sahagan. I
almost
attacked the darkness.
You hit.
Okay.
I'll give you that.
I'm going to click that guy.
He's an AC of 12. They all have an AC of 12. So, ooh.
All right. So as soon as I'm done sticking them for 7, I'm going to use my offhand. How do I make sure that this is offhand with this? I remember there was a button I could
It doesn't do it well. It doesn't do it well. But you can try to change it to offhand.
There it says.
Yeah, it doesn't do it well. You just hit with your dagger. Stick him.
Yeah, and he's dead.
So, and then let me see.
I want to poke him, like right up under his fish chin.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it's fine.
Like uppercut, because I have to get up a little bit.
He's like, he's like jump up.
Or sorry, offhand.
Yeah. Yeah, with your left hand.
Offhand.
Yes. I'm the music man.
Offhand.
That's right.
On hand, off hand.
I'm a blues man.
I'm a blues. I can't even. That's hilarious.
Oh, man.
So much fun.
Classics. We poo-pooed them.
He is because he tells you.
Yes, over and over.
Was that
like a blues man would?
Was that Panama Red or was that?
No,
those
don't you insult my new writers like that.
That was Orange Wedge.
That was Orange Wedge. That was your band. That was not Vanilla Fudge. That was not Iron Butterfly. That was not New Writers. That was Orange Wedge.
That was Wedge.
Yeah, excuse me, Wedge.
The fans call the cover that only said Wedge because like how we discovered. If you guys don't know, don't watch Record Breakers or listen to Record Breakers. We're talking about a band called Orange Wedge, and they on the cover their band was only called said Wedge. And I surmised, and everybody agreed with me, that they very much were thinking, man, the true fans will call us Wedge. You know, like they could, like the fans call them New Writers and the Dead. It's like they're just gonna call us Wedge. This will be what the fans, like the real fans, call us. Oh well. All right.
New Writers, the Dead.
Yeah.
The Airplane.
BNL.
Yeah. Yellow.
Hello. They have that on BritBox. They have Hello on BritBox. I might watch that at some point. All right. Going forward, that's Toby's turn.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Yeah. All right. So, Sahojin 3 is he
regretting choices, hopefully.
He's just like, and he retargets to Joao, who's a more immediate threat. So you hit him. He misses. He goes in for the bite. Right. He misses.
Yes.
And then he moves on with his life. Lucius.
All right. I will move here in order to get a better vantage point. And then I will cast poison spray.
Poison spray. It fails this Constitution saving throw. Whoa!
And
Maximum
that was
damage.
that was great. RN Jesus is with us.
And that spray just hits him, and he's like, and this is worse for wear. He's looking rough.
Ouch!
Don't
been
you
poisoned.
Get it.
Okay. Yeah, that guy.
Food poisoning gas. You are really uncomfortable, Sahagin.
Yeah. So you hit this guy. All right, man. Summer's turn to
Go
possibly finish
breathe
the
on this
job.
guy and let him die.
Oh my gosh.
Probably gonna finish. Get a.
There. I would like to move there, please.
You do that in one step,
There I went.
monking it up.
And I
Dope monk shit.
Yeah,
Gonna do some
Tony
dope monk.
Shalhoubin it.
all right. Try to whack
Wash your
him.
hands. Wash.
That's right. Touch a thing.
You just hit.
Ooh.
Wow! Ow!
It is good
Oh.
that. There you go. How do you want to do this?
It just crack him over the head, and it just concusses him, and he just
Like-
can't handle that kind of brain damage.
It's more than concussing.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're
It's a-
kicking
it's
his
a-
head in. He uses like,
yeah.
"Boah," and it just like cracks the not too rigid skull of the Sahwajin. You know, he's more of a aquatic creature. It just kind of caves it in and just like,
Gross.
okay. Okay. And okay. And then like Shuao is a little, it's like, okay, he's a little hurt. Alonso's like, are you okay, Shuao? Okay. Yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine. He's like I'm good. Let's go after these creatures. I'm like, no, Joao, I think let's just get over to the ships and get out of here. Everybody's getting to safety, and we'll just have to get. No, I want to protect this town. I want to get these creatures. I want to defeat these creatures. They will look at me as a hero. It's like, come on, Joao, let's go. We gotta get ourselves to safety. You're just a stick in the mud. I'm gonna go after these Sahwajins. And Mortal's like, I think you guys are a little less fitted for this kind of thing. I think it's best if you guys get yourselves to safety. It's not for the best that you guys stick around. There's ships right over. I think there's whatever ships you guys are mentioning. You guys should get that.
Y'all should GTFO.
Yeah.
Professionals are here.
Yeah.
And we have armor and stuff.
Yeah.
And potions.
Yeah, you guys got
and
lucky.
magic.
Yeah.
You have a great tale to tell.
Yes. Anyone want to specifically try to persuade them? Maybe
yes. Can I try to persuade them?
Yeah.
I think
you're
that's
getting help,
probably
so you
something
have
I could be.
advantage.
Okay, so
I will help
Yeah,
Toby.
you're gonna help by by you and by mortal.
Oh crap!
Advantage.
There. Sick.
Was at advantage?
That wasn't.
You sure?
That wasn't advantage.
Okay.
Crap. Let me roll a second one.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, just roll another one.
Yeah.
We'll take the bigger number.
Roll another one and smoke it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think I did it.
He's like,
Hey, you guys probably
was a
like
20.
look at us. I'm not trying to toot our horn, but like we happen to have our stuff conveniently with us,
Yeah,
and we're
we
here to
have
help you
armor.
out. Don't take that as you guys are like monster killing machines. That would be the wrong takeaway.
yeah.
Save yourselves and make your families not be sad.
Yeah. He kind of looks at you guys and looks over at Alonzo. And like, I guess you guys have a point. We'll have her to. Yeah, let's head over. He's like, yes, come on, Shaw. Let's head over to the docks. We'll get over there, and then they run off. This way. Thank you. Thank you all. I hope you guys get to safety as well. Please, don't dally. I think the island. It really. I think there might be not a long time to be able to be on this island right now. Just from what I've seen. Keep yourself safe. And then they run off. And then they run off towards the east. I cut myself backwards. The east shore.
Mm.
They kind of run off that way.
Those rare midwinter fruit flies.
Yeah. Okay.
Realized I almost smacked my hands really loud right above my microphone.
All right.
Weirdest waveform ever.
Yes.
Okay. So
That would be when the noise gate wouldn't show up.
yes.
Right.
All right. So real quick. Now you after this encounter, so you're gonna look out, and kind of take your surroundings and see what's going on. You can definitely. I would say somebody give me a perception check.
I would love to give a perception check.
We're gonna call
Please
on you.
do. Yeah, perceive. I think you can perceive.
I wouldn't mind also trying to perceive.
Yeah.
I mean, why don't we all try?
I'll say, yeah, you guys are all set. All right. Success tells the following information. Okay. So you guys both take in and then you imagine relay the information. So what you'll see is on the east shore, the village docks are there. You noticed them before, but now you get a good look at it. And several ships are already sailing away. One group of sailors is battling Sahawajin as they try to board the last vessel still docked. Over on the west shore, you see that the village is sinking mostly. First of all, it's very obvious that the island is sinking, and it's sinking about you can tell about it's already sunk about 5 feet.
That's
sunk
a
few feet.
lot of sinking.
Yeah.
Not 5 feet, but you can tell at this rate that it's sinking a few inches. You would guess about 10 minutes from now it'll sink about 5 feet, and it'll get progressively worse. But it's definitely sinking. So the West Village is sinking most quickly, just based off being over on that side because it's kind of going in that direction. And several beachside houses are already half submerged. The villagers and the Sahawajin are all headed towards the North Shore. The North Shore, you notice that it's a little hard to make out, but you guys are able to kind of take a vantage point. and you notice that there's a lot of villagers trying to swim. The channel that you guys crossed, it was like, remember, it was like a big 50-foot channel. The bridge seems to have been splintered and collapsed just by this earthquake at this point, just because there's enough movement. You see the desperate villagers are trying to swim to the north part of the village on the mainland. There seems to be sahwajins and sharks roaming the waters, and sahwajins are running towards there. You presume there are sahwajins in the waters, and presumably if you don't intervene, the villagers become easy pickings for the sahwajin and sharks. So while you guys think about what you're gonna do, we're gonna call it for tonight. As you guys look upon the sinking island of Flora Isle, and plan your next moves on a quick timetable. Thank y'all for hanging out with us for our D&D adventure. We're gonna be back at it now. Luckily, back at it officially. Put the proper one with bigger cameras. Thank you for hanging out with us. Thank you for hanging out with our adventures. If you want to check us out, follow along with us at Through the Tomes or at thetomes.com. I try to keep all the episodes updated, playing us out. Check us out there. I still have to get around to finalizing art and things like that, so I can put everything up on podcast platforms and the like, so that you can have the podcast form. But it is available. All the episodes are available in audio and video format. Audio format available right on thetomes.com, so you can play them there if you want to listen to their podcast there. Listen to like the episodes of the adventures there and catch up. You also have the video adventures. We also have links to the resources that we use, like where we got our magic items, which is Griffin's saddlebag. You can check it out, their Patreon there, and further links of as we use different adventure modules and different pieces. But yeah, just follow us along everywhere. Follow us along the internet. Be sure to be with us here on Rebelli TV on Twitch. We do D&D every Tuesday. We do Record Breakers every Tuesday.
Every Wednesday.
And we often do it, and we do Space Trucking on Thursdays. That's our schedule. And then I might do some
when
other
it works.
streams. Yes, when it works. Most of us do Space Trucking.
Hey. We make do when my computer decides No Man's Sky just doesn't work.
And the Dallas-Fort Worth Craigslist.
Yes.
Exactly.
Sometimes you make do.
Yeah, sometimes you make do. But that, check us out. That's our schedule. We love streaming.
Speaking of making do, that's
yeah. And hang out with us on that schedule. And sometimes I'll also pop in for a random other stream. Recently, I tried a little bit of Everspace 2, as it just came out on early access. I tried a little bit of that. Might pop in, try a little bit more of that, especially as they update it. It looks intriguing early on. It's got pretty good spaceflight. I actually would love to eventually see if Brett gets it, maybe when it comes out, and see how it works on a hotel, how it works on your equipment, because I know you got the flight stuff and the pedals.
I got the rudders.
I presume it's very much just a space flight, because any of like the base stations is all cutscenes and animation. It is all just space flight, and it's really dope and interesting. So checking out that stuff. I might pop into other games that are on Game Pass and other games I pick up. Control is on Game Pass, so that maybe I'll start like a a playthrough of that. We'll see how the computer ends up. But that's it. That's all on, just follow Rebelli TV. If you happen to want to throw a subscription our way, if you have like the free Twitch Prime, you want to throw your Bezos bucks our way, that'll be fantastic. No pressure, but that'll be still fantastic. Thank you for hanging out with us. Until next time, don't forget to love each other. Hasta los huevos.
Toodaloo.
Bye.
Hashtag find Luke.
Bye-bye.
Hey, Bergam.
Hey, Bird.
Bye-bye.